Hello. My first live. This is IP Law 101 and Bubbly, as you can see. My name is Latasha Andino. I am an intellectual property attorney specializing in copyrights, trademarks, and licensing issues. Um, Started this YouTube channel to talk about current basic intellectual property issues like copyright and trademarks. Um, and hope you like this channel. This is my first time doing this. I'm a little nervous, but I'm just going to dive right into it. So, we're going to talk about Kanye West and his unauthorized use of certain samples for his new album, Vultures 1. I'm sure you guys all heard about the album. And he actually did request permission to use a sample from Iron Man, one of Black Sabbath's greatest hits, and was denied permission to use it by Ozzy Osbourne. And he also used a sample from Donna Summer's song, I Feel Good. He did contact her estate to use that sample, and he was denied to use that also. However, Mr. West, being Mr. West, decided he was going to use the samples anyway and promptly received cease and desist notices from the estate of Donna Summers and from Ozzy Osbourne. Not surprising. So let's just talk about basic copyright law. So, copyright law is a body of law that protects original works and ideas by the copyright owner. So, this can be, of course, songs, it can be writings, movies, um, art, visual art, anything, screenplays, poems, anything that anyone creates that's original, but they create themselves. So the copyright law says that if you are the original author of a creative work, then you own the copyright to that automatically. Okay, so you do own it automatically. However, it's very prudent to go ahead and get it registered with the Copyright Office for the reasons, as we stated previously, copying, unauthorized copying of the work. As a copyright owner, when you file your copyright with the Copyright Office, it does afford you certain protections that you would not get if you did not file it with the Copyright Office and get that registration. It proves that you're the owner of the copyright, for one. It also gives you the right to use the copyright however you see fit. You can grant others to use it via express permission, meaning they've written a letter, you've given them a licensing agreement, or you've written a letter and said, hey, you can use this copyright for whatever reason. The copyright owner also has the right to make a derivative of a work. So what does that mean? So say, for instance, if I have a book like The Color Purple, and I want to make it into a movie, as a copyright owner, I have the right to do that, or I can grant others the right to do that. I see a lot of information online, and people are saying that Kanye West didn't have to ask permission and they should be happy that he used a sample of their work and he's Kanye West. And, copyrights, after a while, copyrights die. No, that is not the case. Every copyright owner has the right to control their work. So the fact that Kanye West did go to them and expressly ask, and they said no, that should have been the end of it. No, obviously not. So at this point, um, the estate of Donna Summers and Ozzy Osbourne can send Kanye West a cease and desist, or they can go to federal court and get a temporary restraining order to prevent him from actually releasing those songs with those samples. So that's it. That's plain and simple. Just can't use someone's work without their express permission. As if you're not the copyright owner, you have to get permission. It's just what it is. And if the permission is denied, then that's that. It's denied. So this is my first stream. And as you can see, okay, I'm trying to let you see my poster, my cute poster. Oh, I need to point this way. This way, yes. IP Law 101 and Bubbly. So the concept of this YouTube channel is that we're going to discuss basic intellectual property issues like copyright and trademark and licensing. And also, we will end each stream with bubbly because I love champagne. So why not? So the first champagne that we're going to feature today is Laurent Perrier La Cuvée, which means that this is the best of the best of their particular champagnes. This is an oldie but goodie for me. When I lived in New York, I frequented the Bubble Lounge, which is a champagne bar. I'm not sure if they still have it there now, but champagne bar in New York City, and there's one, if there was one in San Francisco. But it was a constant hangout of mine with a really dear friend, and we would buy bottles of champagne and just pop them all night and, live the life of wealthy people, even though we were not wealthy. We were both starting out in our careers in New York City. So this just brings back memories to when I was in New York, just starting out as an attorney, hanging out at the Bubble Lounge, my old stomping ground. So let's try it. Mm. So what kind of champagnes do you guys like? That's what I would like to know. I love bubbly. It just makes me happy. This makes me super, super happy. And so if you guys have any questions about basic intellectual property issues, you may have some questions for yourself or maybe something that you read that you want to talk about. Please send me a question in the live stream. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, pop, pop, pop. Woo! Woo! Okay, didn't expect that. That was a little unexpected. Woo! Alrighty. Guess that makes for good YouTube TV. Let's see. Nice bubbles. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Love the pale color. It's very pretty. Now, this champagne is mostly made from a Chardonnay grape. So it's 50% Chardonnay grape. It also has Pinot Noir grapes, 30 to 35% Pinot Noir, and then 10 to 15% of a Munir grape. Um, it, as you can see, it has nice pale color. The bubbles are great. The bubbles are small and bubbly, so that means it's of good quality. I learned that in France. Has notes of fresh citrus, white flowers, and notes such as vine peach,